Firstly, the journey to a perfect pizza begins with the dough. Yeast, flour, salt, sugar, and water combine to create the canvas for our edible masterpiece. Dissolve the yeast and sugar in warm water and let it sit for about 10 minutes until it bubbles. Then, mix in the flour and salt until a dough forms. Knead this dough until it's smooth and elastic, which usually takes around 10 minutes. After kneading comes the first proofing. Place the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a damp cloth and let it rise. This process, which may take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, allows the dough to double in size, giving our pizza crust its airy texture. Once the dough has risen, it's time to shape it. Lightly dust a surface with flour and roll out the dough to your desired thickness. Remember, the thinner the dough, the crispier the crust. With the canvas ready, we move on to the sauce. A classic pizza sauce requires tomatoes, garlic, olive oil, and a mix of herbs such as oregano and basil. Simmer all these ingredients together until the sauce thickens, then blend until smooth. Spread the sauce evenly over the dough, leaving a small border for the crust. Now comes the fun part, topping the pizza. Mozzarella cheese is a classic choice, but feel free to experiment with a variety of cheeses, vegetables, and meats. Once you're satisfied with your toppings, it's time to bake. Preheat your oven to its highest setting, usually around 475 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and bake the pizza for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly and slightly browned. So to summarize the pizza making process, start with making and proofing the dough, shape it, prepare the sauce, add your toppings, and finally bake it to perfection. Pizza making is an art, and like any art, it requires patience and practice. But with these steps in mind, you're well on your way to creating your own pizza masterpiece right at home. Remember, the beauty of pizza making lies in its versatility, so don't be afraid to experiment and make it your own. Enjoy the process and most importantly, enjoy your homemade pizza.